Okay, we're going to switch back to section 7.4, which is solving equations. And I did some examples. Now I'm going to start picking one problem from each section. On page 605, problem number 12. Cosine of theta is 0.32. Cosine theta is 0.32. So you then say theta must be the arc cosine of 0.32. On your calculator, I had it set for radians because this is theta. And I got 1.25 radians. If you want to convert it to degrees, you multiply by 180 and divide by pi, and you get about 71 degrees. The reason I do that, I sort of want to know where the angle is. It's about 71 degrees. It's a little hard to do. Although if I did a lot, I would get pretty good at it. All right, remember there's usually two answers. This was cosine and it was positive. So your other answer is going to be in the fourth quadrant down here. This is up 1.25. This is down 1.25. So you take 2 pi and subtract 1.25, and you get 5.038 radians. Now the direction said to give all the answers, so you have to go plus 2k pi because cosine period is 2 pi. And the other answer was 1.25 plus 2k radians pi. I didn't put the word radians in there. Now if you want the answer in degrees, it would be 71.3 plus 2k times pi. Let's just leave it in radians. Here's another problem, number 22. So you're getting 2 for 1 on this problem. Tangent is 2.5. So the arctangent of 2.5 is 1.19, which is about 68 degrees, 1.19. Now, with tangent, it was a positive 1.19. Tangent's also positive in the third quadrant, so you have to go directly across to get from the first to third. So you add should have added 1 pi. Did I add 2 pi? I certainly did. So we're going to have to change this. I'll say I did it on purpose, just so you can see a mistake. All right, that's 1.19. And then we have to go halfway around by adding pi. Luckily, I got my calculator today. 1.19, add pi. And you get 4.33 approximately, and these of course are in radians. And this problem was sort of unusual. It said either give 6 or give 8 possible answers. We'll just keep adding pi to either one of these. So like 4.33 plus pi. Oops. 4.33 plus shift pi. 7.47 plus another pi. 10.61. You could just keep adding pi until you got 6 different answers. And you could have added it to either one. All right, so if they say all the answers, you put plus 2k pi. On this one, it's tangent, so you, instead of 2 pi, you just put 1 pi. We were adding 1 pi. Now, if they said all the answers inside between 0 and pi or 0 and 2 pi, then you don't have to do this.